Hey guys, welcome to Storytime, where I read stories for you. Story number one. I have been looking for a place where I can vent out my feelings. Just an overview. I am a 19-year-old introvert guy and super awkward around girls. A very average face, probably even borderline ugly. I have not had any girlfriends, leave alone a girlfriend. Have had a few crushes throughout my school days, but I never got the confidence to even talk to them. Consoling myself that I was single by choice, I stepped into my college bearing in mind advice probably given by every single Indian parent: focus on studies and nothing else. Well, this paragraph just made me relate to this in so many levels. I've never had a boyfriend too, and I also feel at times where I'm ugly, but I console myself that I'm single by choice. Moving forward, the first day in the university, I fell for her. Fell so hard, I still haven't revived from that fall. The perfect girl I had ever seen. I probably must have stood gawking at her for almost 20 seconds. She was perfect. She was short, had a beautiful face with gorgeous dimples, and a smile that would drive the sanest crazy. I still remember it like a scene from yesterday. Days passed, months passed. We had created a batch group where we would discuss random stuff, post memes and stuff. I made her laugh a few times on WhatsApp. Her laughing emoji made my day. I did not know how love felt till then. Being the topper, people approached me for notes. Ooh, so he's smart. No one took me for the fun guy, even though I used to hang out with them quite often. She messaged me one night asking me for notes for one of the subjects. I honestly hadn't felt more elated in my life. Thus started our chats. From studies to personal life, we talked about all stuff in WhatsApp. But in real life, I would get real awkward with her and look like a grinning idiot whenever she talked with me. I felt ecstatic even when she stood near me. I learned that she was already in a relationship. Oh no! And even though it did cause me to hesitate, I decided that I need to talk with her. Oh no, it's bad. At least as a friend. Still, it's really risky. Anyway, talked with her every night for almost a year and counting. I am addicted to talk with her. Learned that she broke up with her boyfriend. I felt really bad for her and consoled her as much as I could. I didn't expect anything from her in return. We still chatted for another 6 months. We had texted each other almost every day for 1.5 years. I fell deeper and deeper for her. I still don't know how I gathered enough courage to ask her out. She agreed. It was a nice date for me, awkward for her. I did a basic research on what to talk about in our first date. I knew her so well I wasn't able to talk about anything new. I knew about her family and her past, and plans for the future. Following the date, I dropped her off at her place. She just left, no goodbyes or bye. I was devastated. Though it was the end, I felt the world crumbling around me. I thought that was it. With tears in my eyes, I decided to move on. I wasn't. None of my friends knew about this till then. Broke down and disheartened, I opened about everything to my roommates. They advised me to let her go. I knew I had to, but I was not able to. A few hours after our date, she texted me that she liked the date and proposed to take me out next time. Ooh, oh my, that's good news. I shouted like a child when I read the message. That next time never happened. Oh no, what? She told me that she had not moved on from her ex. The time I spent with her came back haunting me. I never thought that one of the best memories of my life would come back haunting me. I went so bad that I thought of her every minute, started doubting myself. Again, my insecurities kicking in. I knew a beautiful girl like her would never want to date or go out with a guy like me. I was exhausted, exhausted of overthinking. I finally told her that I liked her a lot. She calmly replied that the relationship would not work out and that we would have to act happy rather than being actually happy. I felt relieved a bit at that time, for I had poured out all my feelings out to her. Slowly, the realization that I could never be with her came kicking in. I had never felt so heartbroken in my life. I felt that it was time I stopped texting her. Just like an alcoholic, my hand involuntarily went to text her. I was not able to control my actions. I had to use everything I had to stop texting her. She didn't mind me not texting her. I used to start the conversations every time, and she just used to continue them. As in, she texted me for relationship advices, the irony, and I told her whatever I thought was right. I missed those moments. Being the maniac that I am, I decided to ask her out again. Oh no. She again told me that she didn't want to date anyone. I saw her several times go out with a guy, but I never asked her about it. I know that she is telling me to stay away, but I am addicted to be with her and talk with her. I know that it is not right for me to be in her life, but that's the only thing I want to do. I may not be handsome, but I can take care of people, take a bullet for them, understand them, make them feel happy, make them feel home. Oh no, I feel the same way, dude. I always end up putting the blame on myself and my insecurities. Is this what love means? Thank you for listening to my story. Aww, one-sided love. I mean, one-sided love really, it's really painful, man. I don't even know how to describe it because I've been there too. But it's the people who have the biggest heart is usually hurt. And that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It's just that people tend to overlook our good qualities um, because they're looking for things on the outside that we cannot give. Like, for example, physical appearance or attractiveness, whilst others are looking for a perfect appearance or a handsome appearance. I'm sure there are other girls out there who value um, the beauty that you have to offer that cannot be seen on the outside. And that's just one woman. I am sure that someday you would find someone better who would actually accept you for who you are and who would love you, not because of what she sees on the outside, but because of what she sees in the inside. And I hope that you will value yourself more. Value yourself, love yourself, because if you won't, no one ever will. And thank you so much for sharing this story, man. I relate to it, and my high school self relates to it so much. And I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who can relate to your story. But just like you and me and everyone out there, um, we're just also humans who want to be loved and who are also deserving of love. I hope you won't deprive yourself of that, and I hope that you would walk this life not with closed hands but with open hands, that even if you get hurt, you still open your hands to opportunities and possibilities of the future that are yet to be revealed to us. And I'm sure and I hope and I pray that you would live a life that people would be proud of. Not just people, but God will be proud of. You will live a life that shows hope, love, and peace. That even if we have been done wrong, even if people didn't um, appreciate us for who we are, we were still able to show love and give love to others. And that's what really matters the most.